Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's been like 2 months since I've made a new video, but here I am, and I am drawing today Cocoritter from the new game Tower of Fantasy, which just came out like 2-3 weeks ago. Yeah, so I really like the game, so I decided to draw a character from it. And actually another reason that I'm drawing Coco from Tower of Fantasy is because this video is sponsored by Tower of Fantasy. I'm just joking. I would never get sponsored by Tower of Fantasy. Actually guys, like right when I was editing this video, I got a DM from one of the Tower of Fantasy Discord moderators, and they run the Tower of Fantasy Thailand Facebook page, the official one, and they liked my art so much they wanted to post it on the page. So of course I told them sure, and while it's not exactly a sponsorship, it's still something better than anything I've gotten before, so I'll link that in the description. But yeah, I just decided to draw it because I thought the character design and the art was pretty cool. So right now I'm just drawing the first sketch. I know the face looks weird, but just trust the process. Do not click off this video yet, please. I swear, it gets better. So later in the video, I just delete that whole face, draw a new one, because it looks so weird. Yeah, the final result looks much better than that, I promise. Okay. So the hair, I actually messed up the hair like a lot of times. Like right now, I'm completely changing the hair, as you can see. Right now, so I'm drawing the sketch for the jacket, but it was actually way too long. I don't know why I decided to do that. I could have just looked in the top left and seen the reference, but I decided not to for whatever reason. So later I make it a little shorter, and now I'm drawing the weapon. This weapon was super hard to draw. You see, I'm not very good at drawing objects like landscapes and characters. I can draw pretty decently, but make me draw an object and I'll just fail. I'll just give you something that hurts your eyes. So I'm trying to figure out how to make this like weapon make sense, because I'm trying to make it go behind her back while she's holding it, which is kind of hard because she has like the jacket, so it's hard to make it go behind her back. So the final solution is I kind of just rotated it and hid it behind her jacket, which I do later in the video. So I probably shouldn't have picked her to draw because she has like so many details. Coco, I mean, like all this crazy jacket stuff. It's insane. Yeah, I probably should have picked a simpler character like, I don't know, Nemesis or something. But yeah, I don't know why I even decided to draw her, because I don't even have her unlocked in the game. Alright, so now I started doing the line art. Yeah, so as you can see, I filled in the eyebrows. Don't do that. Just, if you want to draw good line art, whatever you do, don't fill in the eyebrows. I only did that because one of the artists I watched, Some Normal Artist, he did that, and it works for him, I guess, but it just does not work for me. Also, I made the line art way too thick, but I thin it out later in the video using the vector tool. So that's why you always draw line art on a vector layer, because it makes it much easier to edit later. And so I decided to edit the sketch this time and make the weapon make more sense. Alright, so now I tried to fix the eyes, but it still looks kind of weird. So actually I had another artist I know help me fix that, kind of. So Fallen, if you are watching this, thank you for helping me fix the face, because otherwise it would have looked so weird. Okay, so now I'm trying to make the arm of the jacket. I kind of messed that up a little bit, and it ended up looking slightly weird, but as long as you don't look at it too closely, it looks fine. And also, if you've made it this far into the video, then subscribe, or if you don't want to subscribe, then just like or something. I don't know, that would be appreciated. Yeah, so as you can see, the line art for the weapon was really hard to do because it was so detailed, and if I did like the line art to make it look simple, kind of, it just looks super weird and messed up. Okay, so now I've finally begun the coloring and drawing coloring the eyes. Yeah, the eyes are probably my favorite part because that's what makes the drawing look alive, in my opinion. A good eye. Good pair of eyes. Yeah, the eyes were really hard to draw. I followed some normal artist tutorial for this. I changed a couple of stuff, but mostly it's from his tutorial. Yeah, for some reason I feel like eyes are super hard to draw, like, and make it look reflective, kind of. Whenever I draw them, they look super like flat, non-reflective, which is not good, obviously. So now I'm coloring the skin. I also followed some normal artist tutorial on how to color skin, but I think I picked colors that were too red, not much, and I think it should have been closer to like brown or tan, maybe, for the, or no, not tan, but like grayish kind of grayish skin color. But I decided it looked kind of fine. It looked decent for this drawing. Alright, so now I'm drawing the hair. So as you can see, I'm like meticulously making all these tiny detailed shadow stuff, shading. So do not do that, okay? I tried to follow some normal artist tutorial for the hair too, because he's just such a good YouTuber, but clearly I failed, and he does it way better than I do. So later in the video I decided to just scrap this and make something else, because it made the hair look so flat and not three-dimensional. By the way, if you guys are wondering what brushes I'm using, it's some normal artist, as you probably expected, since I watch a lot of his videos. He makes good videos. But, yeah, him and Art Senpai, they're probably my favorite drawing YouTubers, art YouTubers, because they make really nice tutorials. Yeah, so now I'm trying to make the hat. This was really difficult, you could say, for the shading. Like, I tried to use soft shading for this. I'm not really sure why I decided that, but it didn't really look all that great. I mean, the fur ball on the top, I don't know what you call that, that looked good, but the actual like hat itself did not. So I don't know why it looks so bad, but I couldn't really fix it. So now, as you can see, I'm doing the hair again. So this looks a lot more 3D, I think. It's not the best way to do it. I'm definitely gonna have to learn how to draw it, or color it better, color hair better. But it worked for this drawing, I guess. It looked okay. Okay, so now I'm adding the details to the hat. This was pretty fun, I guess. I like adding lots of little details as long as they don't take too long, because then that's obviously not fun. Okay, so now I finally started on the clothes. The clothes were just like especially the shirt. I don't really know what that is supposed to be. Is that like a hoodie or something? But I could not figure out how to shade it. Like, I looked at references, everything, I just couldn't figure it out. Because a lot of the references I looked at, the light was like in a different direction or something, so it looked different. So I ended up just being lazy and just basically shading like most of it gray, as you can see soon. Yeah, like that. I just filled in the whole thing. It was pretty lazy, but I couldn't really find out any better way to do it, so I just left it at that. So now I'm trying to draw the jacket, and as I said before, it ended up looking slightly weird. Yeah, I had to go through lots of like 3 different variations of shading. So clearly this one does not work. It is way too detailed. So this looked much better. Still didn't look great, but that was the best I could do because I couldn't really find any references of like anime coats, like winter coats like that. So I just left it at that. And I tried to do some dramatic lighting, is that what it's called? No, high contrast lighting, I think that's what it's called. To make it look a little better, more detailed. I think that is the word. Okay, so now I'm almost done with the drawing. I just colored the weapon now. Now this was really hard to draw because it's like metal, and I don't know, I'm just not great at drawing, at coloring metal, I guess. It's super hard to make it, I'm just like not good at making things look reflective, I guess. It's super hard for me, at least. Okay, so now I'm basically done. I'm just adding the background. I failed, ended up changing it, and now it looks like that. So thank you so much for watching the video, and see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.